Every autumn, high in the Swiss Alps, something magical happens. It's a tradition that transforms quiet mountain villages into vibrant celebrations of sound, color, and heritage. This is Alpabzug, or des Alpes in French, the annual cow parade that marks the end of summer pastures and the return of cattle to valleys. For centuries, Swiss farmers have practiced transhumance, moving livestock to higher mountain meadows in the summer where the grass is lush and plentiful. Up there, cows graze freely, producing rich milk used for making some of the world's finest cheeses. But as the weather turns colder in September and October, it's time to guide them back down to the villages for winter. The journey is far more than a simple cattle drive. It is a festival of thanks, gratitude for healthy animals, a successful summer season, and the beauty of alpine life. The cows are dressed like royalty. Each one wears an elaborate crown of fresh flowers woven with mountain herbs, ribbons, and sometimes even branches of evergreen. Around their necks hang enormous ceremonial cowbells, polished until they gleam in the sunlight. The deep echoing sound of these bells fills the air, announcing the herd's arrival long before they appear. Leading the parade are the farmers, dressed in traditional Swiss clothing. In German-speaking regions, you'll see red or blue embroidered shirts, black trousers, and felt alpine hats. In French-speaking areas, farmers might wear darker wool vests with sashes. For many of them, this is a proud moment, a chance to show off the best of their herd and the strength of their farming traditions. When the first cow steps into the village streets, the crowd erupts in applause. Locals gather along fences and balconies, waving Swiss flags while children climb onto stone walls to get a better view. Tourist cameras ready are eager to capture the perfect shot. The contrast of floral crowns against the backdrop of rugged, snow-dusted peaks. For visitors, the Alpabzug is more than just a spectacle. It's an immersive experience. Streets are lined with market stalls selling alpine cheese, fresh bread, honey, and dried meats. The smell of roasting chestnuts and hot mulled wine drifts through the crisp autumn air. Musicians play traditional tunes on accordions, and sometimes you'll hear the haunting call of the alphorn echoing off the mountainsides. In many villages, the cow parade is followed by folk performances, yodeling concerts, flag-throwing displays, and dances in traditional costume. Tourists join in the festivals, tasting regional delicious and learning about the centuries-old skills of Swiss cheesemaking. It's not uncommon to see travelers from all over the world chatting with local farmers, bridging cultures through a shared appreciation for nature and heritage. But the Alpabzug is not just for show. It's rooted in a way of life that values harmony with the land. The seasonal movement of livestock helps preserve alpine meadows, preventing overgrowth and maintaining biodiversity. The cows fertilize the high pastures naturally, and their grazing keeps the landscape open and healthy. In return, the mountains give farmers the rich grasses needed to produce cheeses like Gruyère, Appenzeller, and raclette. There is also a spiritual side to the tradition. In the past, farmers decorated cows not only for beauty but as a form of protection. The flower crowns and ribbons were believed to ward off evil spirits and ensure the herd's safety on the journey down steep, rocky paths. Even today, some farmers carry on these symbolic practices, blending Christian blessings with older alpine folklore. One of the most captivating moments for tourists is when the cows cross a narrow wooden bridge or wind down a steep zigzag trail, bells clanging in a deep, rhythmic chorus. Photographers line the path, capturing the golden light of afternoon and the cows' decorated heads. The sound, the scent of the mountains, and the cool, fresh air combine into an unforgettable sensory memory. For those who travel to Switzerland, specifically for the Alpabzug, it's often the highlight of their trip. Whether in small villages like Chamonix and Saint-Caro in the French-speaking region, or Alpabzug and Engelberg in the German-speaking Alps, each parade has its own character. Some are grand, with hundreds of cows and days of festivities. Others are intimate, where you can walk alongside the herd and talk to the farmers as they guide their animals home. By the end of the day, as the cows settle into their winter barns and the last alphorn note fades, the village returns to its peaceful rhythm. So, if you ever find yourself in Switzerland in early autumn, listen for the sound of bells drifting down from the mountains. Follow it, you might just find yourself standing among a crowd watching a centuries-old tradition comes to life.